Likewise, we would like to express our utmost gratitude to the chairman of the VIP Fiesta Committee, Mr. Jules Bernie Padilla, and likewise to the members of the creative team of Miss Iligan 2023, who have definitely burned off their eyebrows, working so hard just to come up with this brilliant show. Spearheaded by the pageant chairman himself, Mr. Vanny Luwagi, and our creative director, Mr. Jermaine Nabel, my dear uncle, who ensured history would not repeat itself likewise, and partly ensured that I made my way back home to my hometown, Iligan City. I really wouldn't be here without you, Jermaine. Thank you so much. And likewise, once again, I could never understate and express my thanks to our city mayor, Frederick Xiao, and our city administrator, Darwin Manuba, for their utmost support in all our activities as well, and even with my international stint too. So thank you so much.
Indeed, we are very grateful, Annabelle, but we are also very grateful. We have immense gratitude for the people of Iligan, all of you wonderful people here. I must say, mahal ko kayo. You all are so amazing. This has been a fantastic show because of your guys' energy, love, support, and admiration for Miss Iligan 2023.
And of course, the three of us would also like to thank the people that have made us look extra beautiful tonight. To our makeup artists, hairstylists, and designers, daghang salamat. So ladies and gentlemen, we have reached a certain point in tonight's competition. Sadly now, this is where our candidates will be facing a next cut. So we would like to call our candidates on stage once again, and we will now soon find out who among them will proceed to the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, the candidates for Miss Iligan 2023. As our candidates are taking their spot again on stage, I'm also noticing a theme in their gowns. It's black and white, and I think it's gorgeous.
It is. It's a very unique theme, actually. I haven't seen it before, but I absolutely love it. It looks extremely elegant. Actually, interested ako kung sino yung designer. Kasi ang ganda ng mga dresses nila.
Exactly, and this theme, as I've noticed, has also carried out to our VIP section. So at this juncture, let's also give due acknowledgement to our VVIPs who have likewise made it possible for us to have this fantastic show tonight. Firstly, we would like to thank for his presence, General Jesse Alvarez, General Arnold Yago. A round of applause, please. Likewise, we would like to thank General Ariel Oliva Roben, who has also been instrumental in this event. Moreover, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Colonel Ronaldo Orengo, and of course, top it all, is the presence of Attorney Elmer Ornelas. Thank you so much for being here tonight and being with us each step of the way as well.
Yes, maraming salamat for all of our VIPs here this evening. While we wait for the results, I have a very burning question for everyone here in the arena. I gotta ask, who do you guys think deserves to be a part of our top 5 finalists? I like it. You actually have the number on your phone. I see number 9. I see number 6. How about over on this side? Ang hina. Ang hina ko. Sino ang bet nyo sa top 5? Number 4. Huwag ka tumalon. Huwag ka tumalon. Delikado yan.
So, we can hear you, but we want to hear you in the city. Dito sa ang mudaot, karon tonight.
Without further judges have made their decision. Let us reveal in no particular order, I repeat, in random order, our top 5 finalists for Miss Iligan 2023. Starting with, your journey continues. Candidate number. Nope. Sounding good. Candidate number 6.
Congratulations! Sometimes a candidate's number really is their destiny. You're making it into the top 5, candidate number 5!
Take your spot in the top 5. Candidate number. I see them there. Candidate number 11. Miss Compassion.
We have 2 spots remaining in our top 5 finalists. Who amongst these 12 candidates deserves to be in the top 5? Show your support! Your dream continues. Candidate number 9!
And finally completes our top 5. She definitely scored a 10 out of 10. Candidate number 10. Congratulations! This year's top 5.
Congratulations to our other 7 candidates on a job well done. Unfortunately, each and our winner not in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But certainly this is a learning process for every woman here, and I'm sure they will cherish every memory they have had here at Miss Iligan 2023.
To those who didn't make it to the top 5, your journey still continues. Congratulations to all of you. Iligan City! This is your top 5 for Miss Iligan 2023. And someone among these 5 incredible ladies will be the new Miss Iligan. Now, any one of them, of course, could win the title tonight and have an amazing 1-year reign in front of her.
Exactly, but something that will definitely determine the placement of our top 5 is the question and answer portion. Likewise, just like the preliminaries, we're going to divide our final Q&A into 2 batches. So, Iligan and I will be handling the reins rather for this segment. See you in a bit, Nico.
Yes, that's right. But before we jump into it, let's talk about the criteria, Annabelle. It's very important. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about our scoring system before we jump into our final Q&A. We have knowledge, perception, and conversational ability worth 50 points. Sense of attractiveness and beauty of the face, 30 points. Personality, stage presence, and sense of confidence worth 20 points, totaling to 100 points.
one last offense stands between our finalists and the title of the all-important Miss Iligan 2023. But of course, we now have the all-important final question round as well. Now, the responses of our finalists and everything that the judges have seen tonight will determine this year's Miss Iligan.
So, as mentioned, there will be two sets of questions. The first time around, we'll be asking the candidates different questions. And in the second round, to be led by Mr. Nico over here, we'll be having one question for all our 5 finalists. However, in both rounds, each of our candidates will have 60 seconds to provide an eloquent answer to impactful questions.
So let's begin with our first finalist for tonight as we say goodbye to Nico to make space. To make space.
Good luck, ladies.
For candidate number 6, as you were the first called into the top 5. Let's hear it for Miss Del Carmen. Miss Del Carmen, please choose your question. Candidate number 6, your question goes, Ascenso Iliganon is a movement spearheaded by the local government unit of Iligan City that aims to empower every Iliganon and develop the city to its full potential. If there is one aspect of the city that you would like to give your utmost attention, what aspect would it be and why?
Good evening, and thank you for the wonderful question. Ascenso Iligano is seen and felt within our hearts as Iliganons. Ascenso Iligano, we see that as it transcends not just the physical aspects, not just the infrastructures that we see in our city, but we also see it in our people. Because of our proactive leaders, because of our proactive youth, we get amplified by our own voices. And through our Diani Festival, as the greatest example of our camaraderie with each other, then I believe we could truly say, all together, Ascenso Iliganon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 6. Very eloquently put, I must say. Moreover, let's call on
our next finalist. Let's welcome to the center stage candidate number 5. Candidate number 5, you are wearing a very beautiful gown. I hope that you are now ready for the first part of the final Q&A. You may pick your question and hand it over to Annabelle.
Alright, are you ready? This year, the Department of Health joined the World Health Organization in celebrating its 75th anniversary in honor of the Philippines' significant role in ensuring that everyone can attain the highest quality of health. Do you think equal access to quality healthcare for all Filipinos is a right or a privilege, and why? Again, this year's Department of Health joined the World Health Organization in celebrating its 75th anniversary in honor of the Philippines' significant role in ensuring that everyone can attain the highest quality of health. Do you think equal access to quality healthcare for all Filipinos is a right or a privilege, and why?
I am a firm believer that equal health care should be a right to each and every Filipino, because having this ability to go through a lot of changes or to immerse yourself into. I know that a lot of people have struggled with trying to promote themselves or to indulge themselves in healthcare. And I want to break the barrier, or want to really break that stigma that only the rich people are supposed to have a proper healthcare. Because the one thing that we really need to focus on is that in order to develop our city, not just our city but also in our country, is that we should also put importance that the marginal people should also be given importance and they should also be taken care of. That is why I believe that each Filipino should have the right and it is supposed to be given equally. Thank you.
Agree with you. Candidate number 5. Indeed, when it comes to healthcare, nobody should be left behind.
Very well said, candidate number 5. And of course, very well said, Annabelle. Let's call in our next candidates. Our third finalist for tonight. Candidate number 11. You may pick your question from the bowl.
To the Basic Education Report of 2023 of the Department of Education, the country is facing challenges and dilemma that hound our basic education system. In your opinion, what is the most pressing issue our educational system is facing today, and how do you think we can solve it?
Thank you so much for that question. The educational problem that we are facing today is that our students are suffering from mental health because it's lack of encouragement and lack of inspiration. And that is why we should start with molding the minds of our young people, of strengthening their minds and their hearts before we focus on their education. Because if these students are able to develop strong minds and be able to have a motivation to continue their education, then we can eradicate this problem. Thank you so much.
An interesting take. Thank you so much. And what would you have it? We're halfway through our first set of questions. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 11. Let's welcome our next finalist to the center stage. You have a lot of fans with you tonight. Candidate number 9, the honor is yours. Pick your question.
Your question is as follows. The Department of Tourism recently unveiled a new tourism campaign slogan, Love the Philippines, in a bid to offer not just fun, but a more meaningful travel. For you, what is one thing that you love about Iligan City that you want the whole world to know, and why? Again, the Department of Tourism recently unveiled a new tourism campaign slogan, Love the Philippines, in a bid to offer not just fun, but a more meaningful travel. For you, what is the one thing that you love about Iligan City that you want the whole world to know, and why?
Thank you so much for that very beautiful question. First and foremost, there is so much to love about Iligan City. We have our majestic waterfalls, we have a lot of tourist spots, but the thing that I love the most about Iligan City are its people. Our city is a city of tri-people, and I believe it is of utmost importance and significance that we Iliganos are aware and conscious of our unity despite our religious beliefs and differences. The unity of tri-people is very much manifested in the Yandi Festival. And I am very much grateful and honored to stand here as a Miss Iligan candidate representing my very beautiful Barangay Palao. I am here to represent the people, for the people. Because Iligan City is not just a place, it's the Tri people. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your beautiful answer, candidate number 9.
And now we're down to our last finalist who made it into the top 5.
Let's welcome her to the center stage, candidate number 10. Candidate number 10, your question goes, the Filipino farmers and fisher folk are the 2 poorest groups of workers in the country, according to the survey by the Philippine Statistics Authority. What do you think the Department of Agriculture should do in order to improve the lives of our farmers and fisher folk, and why? I'll repeat it. The Filipino farmers and fisher folk are the 2 poorest groups of workers in the country, according to the survey by the Philippine Statistics Authority. What do you think the Department of Agriculture should do in order to improve the lives of our farmers and fisher folk, and why?
Thank you for the third typing question. First of all, as we know that Iligan City is very rich in natural resources and that it is one of the biggest coastal city in Mindanao. As a marine biologist student and also a public servant, I'm a member of a Rotary Club Iligan who have a passion and act for the act of service. I believe that the Department of Agriculture should first push awareness about the importance of farming and marine resources. We should educate and integrate strengthening these projects and series of workshops that will enhance and educate the people how to use our resources wisely and correctly, because I believe that while everything has its advantages, it should be done in moderation.
Are you ready for my final question? Yes, wala kang choice. Candidate number 6. My final question for you is, Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
Good evening, and thank you for that question. Being a coastal city provides opportunity for our city. It provides great sceneries, great opportunities in terms of our livelihood for our fishermen. But more than that, as your Miss Iligan candidate, I could use my platform and I could use my influence to become an example for others by using social media to promote our own city, for them to create a goal for them to see and go to Iligan City. And next is we can work alongside our community allies and our local government units to implement projects and activities that hone Iliganon's sense of pride and at the same time promote the livelihood of our fishermen, because the beauty, the scenery of that encompasses through its livelihood, right? And of course, lastly, as long as we use our voice, we use our influence, then I think that we could actually promote and we could heartfully give Iligan its pride and joy to other people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 6, time is up. What a great answer. Maraming salamat and good luck. You did a great job on your pageant journey. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for candidate number 6. She did good, no? All right. Let me welcome our next finalist to the front of the stage for my final question and answer. What a difficult task this is. It's crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. I recommend everyone to please stick around. Don't go anywhere. I was thinking, Kanina, it's like very comparable if you went to a New Year's party and then alis kayo 10 minutes before New Year's. Parang hindi tama yan, no? Stick around for the final announcement of who's taking home our Miss Iligan 2023. Oh, there you are. Sorry, madagdag ako. How are you?
I'm feeling very nervous, and I'm actually kind of very nervous because of my voice. I hope it's really audible to all of you guys, and
Thumbs up, I love it. Well, there's no need for you to be nervous. You're absolutely glowing right now. I love your dress. I've never seen so many pearls on one dress, so kaya mo yan. Alright, so my final question for you is, Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering a captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
I believe that the best way to promote anything is through education. Because once a person knows how to understand the roots and understands why it is beautiful, then you can know how to share it and express it in two different fields, maybe through art, social media, and any forms of fields. And one of the greatest ways to actually promote Iligan City is, aside from the other activities that we have, one of the greatest activity that we have is the Ende Festival. And I believe that we should really use this platform, most especially pageantry, because I believe that pageantry is not just of the aesthetics or the beauty. It is about having the heart to become of service of other people, to have an advocacy to change the city and become an inspiration to the youth. And with that, we can have a lot of activities that would inspire our people, and then our people will inspire other people as well.
Alright. Saved by the Bell. Congratulations, you did a great job. Let's give her a big round of applause. It's a very difficult job getting up front in front of all you wonderful people and answering this very difficult question under pressure. May I call our next top 5 finalists to the front of the stage. I'd also like to take this time to say maraming salamat to our LGU of Iligan City. Let's give them a big round of applause. Without them, none of this would be possible. And I must say, I absolutely love Iligan City because of all of you wonderful people. So thank you very much for being so hospitable and welcoming. I will definitely come back. We have 3 remaining finalists. 2 of them have given their best effort. There she is, looking ever so beautiful in black. Guapa ka cute. How are you?
I feel very thankful to be part of that.
Well, I must say you deserve it. You've given your best effort. You're here now. Take the most and capitalize on this situation. Are you ready for my final question?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, take a deep breath and just have fun. Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
In Miss Iligan, we are given a remarkable platform to make a change for the people. And as a Miss Iligan, I can do this by promoting a tourism platform called 4 Cs, or it can be called as a city championing culture communities. And this is to put awareness and education to people about how beautiful Iligan is, because despite the diversity, we have unity and we know how to accept and love one another. And also, this change is not only for the city, but for the people as well. Because a true Miss Iligan is a queen for the people, by the people, and with the people. Thank you so much.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. What a very good answer. Very concise and confident. I like that. Congratulations and good luck in the rest of your pageant journey. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome... Actually, sorry. Let's welcome our fourth finalist to the front of the stage. Iligan is a beautiful place. We're talking about tourism, capturing all the sunsets, all the waterfalls. Definitely a place for locals and tourists to visit. I'm very, very happy to be here in Iligan City. Judging from the cheers of the crowd, you're here with us. Welcome. I love that. Your dress is full of different mirrors. Who is the designer of your dress?
My designer is my always favorite designer, Lawi Sumanoy, right on the backstage. He has always been the one who was able to transform me into a queen.
Well, he's definitely transformed you into a beautiful queen this evening. Okay, are you ready for my question? Game na tayo. Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see? Would you like me to repeat the question? Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the skies with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
I believe Iligan City is the city of majestic stories. And I stand here as a Miss Iligan candidate with the platform and the advocacy for literature. And I would like to make Iligan City shine brighter through my advocacy of gathering the stories of our rich and vibrant culture, history, and traditions and inject them into the society. Because I envision a Miss Iligan as someone with a heart, with a soul and the mind for the people. And after all of my years of experiences, I am more than ready to embody her. Let me be your storyteller. Thank you.
I think you made me the best effort, judging from the crowd. She did a good job, bro. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our four finalists, we have one left to give it her best efforts in her journey of winning Miss Iligan 2023. Let's welcome our last finalist to the front of the stage. I gotta give it to you, ladies. You've done an amazing job this evening. Lahat ng answers nyo, magaling. Hindi ko kaya, to be honest. Alright, let's welcome our last candidate to the front of the stage. How are you, Miss?
I'm feeling good and I'm also kind of nervous.
Is there anybody in the audience who'd like to make a quick message to?
I don't know if this will be quick, but I would really like to thank my team, especially my mentor, Sir Joshua, my stylist, Margaret, Teacher Excel, Teacher Lord, and all of them who supported me, and also my family and friends. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. All right. This is your time to shine. I once asked a famous pageant coach, what's the secret to a final question answer? And you know what they said? Just take a deep breath. It's that simple. Kaya mo yan. My final question for you is, Iligan City is bordered by the Iligan Bay, offering captivating coastal scenery and splendid sunsets that paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. Like a resplendent sunset, how can you make Iligan City shine like gold for the whole world to see?
Indeed, Iligan City is not just a home for our tribe people and all our unity. It is also a home for people who strive amidst our challenges and difficulties. Now, one way in making Iligan City shine like gold in the world is through being a Miss Iligan 2023. I shall be the embodiment of Iligan City, not merely by the title, but the representation of its culture and tradition, bringing Iligan City with me, not only in the local stage, but in the national stage. Its pride and its tradition, its resiliency, as a representation of being a true Filipino. And also, I believe Miss Iligan is not only about a Iligan woman equipped with wit and charm.
That is 60 seconds. Congratulations. You did an amazing job. Let's give her a big round of applause. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our top 5 finalists and their final question and answer. Take a long, hard look. Which one of these 5 one of them will set off on a life-changing journey as they hold the crown of Miss Iligan 2023. This is it, guys. The fate of our contestants is in the hands of our distinguished judges. Tayong bahala. Tapos na ako dito. But before we get to that, here are our 5 finalists in their final walk for Miss Iligan 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take one last look at our 5 finalists. Candidates number 6, representing Dan Carmen, Crystal and Cobbs. Candidates number 5, Francine Ellis Simon, representing Ibarra. Candidates number 11, representing Poblacion, Stephanie Dominici. Candidate number 9, representing Palaco, Kimberly Olivares. And candidate number 10, representing Dalimuga, Shirley Oro. Taking her final walk is the reigning Miss Iligan, Miss Dimple Mitch Mabal.
A year ago, a dream of a 12-year-old girl was fulfilled. With pride and gratefulness in my heart, I am proud to call myself your Miss Iligan 2022. A journey that has changed my life in 360 degrees. When I was crowned Miss Iligan 2022, I knew that this title came with a beautiful responsibility. For it meant more than just wearing a crown and a sash, but more so putting my heart in the entire community of my majestic Iligan. Exactly 365 days ago, I celebrated my birthday right on this stage and received the most life-changing gift, the Miss Iligan 2022 crown and the title. Through this platform, I've grown as a woman who embarked on a mission to make a difference and a journey filled with hopes and dreams. Indeed, this impactful story left an indelible mark on my heart, and as I look back at this incredible year, I am filled with immense gratitude for the people who who have supported me, the experience that have shaped me, and the lessons that have enriched my life. I am grateful for the countless individuals who have crossed my path, for this crown and sash in my head wouldn't be made possible without my family. So to my mama and papa, to my sisters, Kate and Shane, thank you for being my rock and keeping me grounded. You've been my greatest force in everything that I do, and you are my strength in this lifetime. To my mentor, Mami Julie Lumongo, has been a dedicated mentor and a constant support since 2014. Your belief in me has been a guiding torch throughout my training. You never stop giving value to my potential, and Mom, I am so empowered because you fueled my passion with so much support and love. To my team who are rallying with me, Daddy Jason, Jerry Chukimata, Roland Polko, Tita Asnora, and the Team Gemma Lang Artistry. Thank you for the unconditional support and exemplary efforts. To my ever-talented designer, Sir Mark Anthony Figueroa, your creative brilliance and dedication have transformed me beautifully. Wearing your creations made me feel so confident, and thank you so much for your talented hands. To my coaches, Tita Mac Abiol and Mama Jordane, thank you for the time and expertise you invested in me to shape my perspective in navigating the challenges, which helps me shine in the spotlight with all my heart. To my beloved Boroon, thank you for the never-ending support on this beautiful journey is all for you. To the production team of Miss Iligan 2022, who opened more doors for me and introduced me into hosting. To Sir Romeo Luboon and Sir John Bell, thank you for giving your blast to make my reign fruitful. I feel so grateful that you see parts of me that I can't believe I'm capable of. To my Motivation Philippines Incorporated family, especially to Sir Al Matala, thank you for allowing me to maximize my voice and supporting me in my advocacy. And I'm looking forward to big adventures and motivational stories to share with you as we continue to move towards mental health awareness. To my Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao team, Mama Maki, Sir Jermaine, Sir Mar, Mama Neil and my team, Mama Pawe, Madam Trexel, Namo and Mama Chloe, thank you for your support. To my generous sponsors, the Studio 9 Iligan, Skin Logics and Wellness Beauty Clinic, and to my dentist, Dr. Arnold A. Kulao, along with Mama Cheney Gonzalez Kulao, thank you for giving me so much care. To my relatives and friends, especially to my BFAM sisters, thank you for rallying behind me. I am victorious because of the love and support that you fueled me with. To everyone who believes in me, and to all the warmth and support of a community that never hesitated to stand beside me. You have been my pillars of strength, my constant motivation, and each encounter has been a reminder of the incredible potential that resides within each of us. And I love you all. This empowering platform transformation allows me to bridge the gap between dreams and reality. And it is indeed true that nothing is impossible to someone with a passionate heart and someone who has the purest purpose in her pursuit. I have been fortunate to witness incredible transformations in my way. I've seen the spark of ambition ignite in the eyes of young girls who now believe that they can achieve their dreams. I've watched as individuals once burdened by self-doubt and now blossom into self-assured leaders, ready to take on the world. I've been moved by the kindness and generosity of every Iliganon as they rallied behind our causes, proving that together we can achieve more obstacles. And to my successor, I do so with a heart full of hope and optimism that you should breathe with purpose. Enjoy this beautiful journey as you carry the values of an influential Iliganon woman. Our work is far from done, and the transformative power of this platform remains as potent as ever. Continue to carry our torch of empowerment and transformation, leading with grace, passion, and dedication. And to every Miss Iligan candidates, congratulate yourself where you are all trying to come. Celebrate your potential because the legacy of Miss Iligan is not confined to a single year or a single individual. It is a testament that we are the majestic Iligan who celebrates beauty in our diverse beliefs. It is a collective commitment to our causes as we strive for positive change. My reign may come to an end, but my quest to my advocacy and empowerment will never close. others. It will never mean stopping, for I firmly believe that a Miss Iligan is a symbol of an infinite purpose. All throughout my story is an implication about the essence of a beauty that lies not only in the greatest force in everything that I do, and you are my strength in this life.
Let us all welcome GMA 7's The Clash Season 3 Grand Champion, Marian Ozabel.
ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing voice. Wow. All right. Dito na tayo guys sa exciting parts. Are you guys ready to find out kung sino ang champions natin? Parang hindi. Isa pa. Are you guys ready to find out kung sino ang Miss Iligan 2023? Much better.
I know you're excited, but we would first like to thank our sponsors that have made this event a huge success.
was involved in making Miss Iligan 2023 a super success.
Indeed, it takes a village to raise a child and an entire city to hail a new thing tonight. Who do you think will be our Miss Iligan 2023?
But before we announce the final results, we still have a few more awards to give out.
And beforehand, we would also like to highlight one of our major sponsors, named.
Let us welcome all of our candidates back on stage. Looking ever so fabulous, ladies. You have done an amazing job thus far.
I don't know how it feels now to finally take that breather and wait for the universe to unfold for them.
And what's more is that we have 3 more awards to be handed out tonight before ultimately announcing which placements do our finalists have in the top 5 and who will ultimately come out on top. Alright, starting off from where we left. Miss Isuzu is no other than candidate number 9. Congratulations, candidate number 9. Your Miss Isuzu 2023.
Candidate number 9 is Kimberly Valladares. Miss Isuzu will receive a plaque as
Congratulations, candidate number 9. You will be receiving 50,000 pesos in cash. Not too shabby.
So, kaya ba ito kung kinsi mag-libre inyong gabi?
Presenting our Miss Isuzu 2023, none other than candidate number 9. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. We still have 2 other corporate awards to give out before we make that very special announcement. And our next award is Miss Aurora. Once again, our next corporate award is Miss Aurora. And Miss Aurora is candidate number. Yes, you said it correctly, candidate number 9.
To present the award to Miss Aurora is Gina C. Ozarada.
Congratulations, candidate number 9, on winning Miss Aurora. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, for our corporate awards, we will be awarding our Beauty Negocio Ambassadors. Our Beauty Negocio Ambassadors, go Zero! Zero. Candidate number 11.
Candidate number 11 is from Global Shaw, Stephanie John Lisa. To present the award to Miss Beauty Negocio Ambassadors is Miss Brenda and Goro and Miss Cecilia S. Llanes.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our remaining corporate awardees. Next up, we're getting into the thick of it. We will be announcing our major title winners and our top 5 finalists. But first off, let's give all of our candidates a big, big round of applause.
Yes, and of course, aside from giving our candidates an applause, let's also give an applause and thank They had an extremely difficult task before them, and I'm sure that they were able to make the best selection for one of these finalists to become Miss Iligan 2023.
We also have two more surprises up our sleeve. We would like to announce that whoever Miss Iligan 2023 will be, she will automatically be Miss Chaubella and Miss Robinson as well. Again, whoever will take our crown will likewise be Miss Chaubella and Miss Robinson as well.
Amazing. So 3 titles in one. Not too bad.
Exactly. Our winner for tonight is one very lucky woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see our top 5 finalists right here on the stage with us. The moment has finally arrived. I have to ask, who do you feel deserves to take home the crown? They battled out through preliminaries, through tonight, coronation night. They have done an amazing job through the swimwear competition, the long gown competition, as well as our 2 rounds of our final question and answer. Unfortunately, there will only be one winner this evening.
And we have just been given the paper that contains the final results for tonight's pageant. Can we have a high energy check, Iligan City? Again.
Isa pa. Are you ready? Okay. Ready na sila. Proceed na tayo. Starting off with our second year runner-up. Our second runner-up goes to candidate number 10.
Candidate number 10 is Shiro May Oro of Iligan. To present the award to candidate number 10 is Angel Puer and Christine Bernales.
Congratulations, candidate number 10, on taking home second runner-up of Miss Iligan 2023. You will be awarded 500,000 pesos in cash.
Congratulations, candidate number 10 from the Iligan. Likewise, we'd like to memorialize this award. So may we invite our presenters to take center stage as well and join our second runner-up for this edition of Miss Iligan.
Yes, and once again, our presenters for the second runner-up are Angel Puer and Christine Bernales.
Thank you very much to our presenters and our judges for this evening, Andre Q and Christine Burmas.
Moving forward, we will announce our first runner-up. Our first runner-up is candidate number 5 from
Candidate number 5 is Francine M. Simone. To present present the award to our first runner-up is Josephine Townhill, Michael Andre Tejano, and the Honorable Tito Sargon.
Congratulations again to our first runner-up of Miss Iligan 2023. I'd like to welcome our presenters as well, Josephine Tao and Mikey Andre.
And joining in presenting our first runner-up award is Honorable Tito Sargon. Let's welcome them to the stage as well. Let's hang in there for our first runner-up as we have more presenters on the way.
Let us all grab a photo opportunity in the center of the stage. Again, maraming salamat to our distinguished judges for being here with us this evening, on having the difficult decision deciding who is Miss Iligan 2023. There you have it, our second runner-up and now our first runner-up of Miss Iligan 2023. We have 3 remaining candidates of our top 5 finalists. Who is taking home the title?
Let's move on to our next major title, which is Miss Iligan Heritage 2023. And Miss... Sorry, the show's supposed to go to...
It's the suspense, ladies and gentlemen.
Take two. Miss Iligan Heritage 2023 is candidate number... Candidate number 11, Bubble Shaw.
Candidate number 11 is Stephanie Domagusa of Orchestra. To present the award to Miss Iligan Heritage are Mr. Amorode Mayo, Ms. Teresa Vidasa Uy, and Ms. Cristina D. Carlos Delesta.
Congratulations, candidate number 11, on winning Miss Iligan Heritage. I'd also like to welcome our presenters to the front of the stage.
candidates in national is Kimberly Bonjaras of Palan. Presenting the award to candidate number 9, our Honorable Mayor San Carlos, Honorable Augusto Cabriga, and Miss Farah Abu. All top 5 contestants or finalists of Miss Iligan are entitled to hair and grooming for 1 year at Philanthropy Hair Salon and Makeup Studio.
Let's give a moving round of applause for our Miss Iligan Tourism, candidate number 9.
Congratulations to our Miss Iligan Tourism 2023.
Thank you as well to our presenters, Honorable Mayor Seth Delojos, Honorable Oresto Cabriga, and Miss Farah Abu. Maraming salamat.
May we please request one of the gentlemen in the backstage to help Miss Iligan Tourism with her caps and prizes.
This means that our Miss Iligan 2023 is no other than title number 6, Calvin Garden. Title number 6, you can also say
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the award for Miss Iligan are Mayor Marcos Mamay, DOT Undersecretary Coco Yulaco, and Regional Director May Salvanas Unshua.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you all, Honorable Mayor, Miss Iligan 2023. Congratulations to all of our other 11 candidates and our 4 other families on a job well done.
After the photo option, we would like to request our Miss Iligan 2023 to take her first walk shortly.
Maraming salamat to our presenters, all of our distinguished gentlemen this evening, and the